Hey beautiful people, my name is Shola and this is Sholi Vibe. On today's vlog, we'll be talking about relationship, which is dating men in 30s and dating men in 40s, who is more mature and more ready for a serious relationship. Now on this channel, we talk about life experience, self-development and growth. We bring relatable topics that we all will be able to talk about and learn about the disadvantage and disadvantage and how we can grow in everything we do. Now, due to experience and with friends and with the little ones we've had around those around us and even personally, I'm going to give examples about dating men in 40s and dating men in 30s. Men in 40s, there are a lot of things to say about them and also about men in 30s. Now, dating men in 40s going to 50s with experience, one, some people will say, okay, that they have more money, they are more mature and all that the man is going to take care of you, unlike the men in 30s that they don't have money, they are just trying to rise and all that. Well, I can tell you, say, well, to some extent it might be true, and to some extent also I can tell you that's a big fat lie. Now, dating men in 40s, there are some men in 40s that are proud, arrogant, stingy. As in, when I mean stingy, I mean stingy. There are some men that they don't play or joke with their money, and some abuse you emotionally. And we all know that abusing a human being doesn't mean that the person has to be violent with you, like physical. There are some men in 40s and also in 30s that are abusive. They talk to you with their words of mouth, will make you to be, as in, they will talk to you that you will be less of a human of yourself. You won't trust yourself with the way they're going to talk to you and approach you. Their attitude, arrogant, that you won't even wish at some point you will even get tired. Also, men in 30s, don't get me wrong, men in 30s, we also have some guys or some men that are also arrogant, that are proud, that are stingy. But in all, what I would just like for us to take in this video is that whether we date a man in 30s or whether you date a man in 40s doesn't guarantee a successful relationship, or that doesn't make the man to be ready for something serious. It all depends on the individual of the person in question. Now, when you date a man in 30, dating men in 30, there are some men that they are wonderful. When I mean wonderful, I mean real wonderful. They are selfless, they are ready to sacrifice. You guys start up together. Whether there is money or not, at least you guys will be able to communicate. The communication level is understandable. You guys know where you're coming from, as in, okay, you know where you're heading to, the present you are, and the future. You guys will be able to work things out and sort that out. Men in 40s, on the other hand, there are some that they are already made, but will you be able to, as in, to be proud of yourself and say, oh, I had to this man's success in this, because most of them, they are already made 40s and 50s. So you as a woman, you won't have a say. They will be the one to control you. They will be the one to tell you where you should go, and this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So in a nutshell, I would say dating men in 40s or dating men in 30s doesn't really guarantee a serious relationship or readiness. Just know the person you're dealing with individually, and the personality of the person will all depends on us. So just choose your path and choose right, and let God lead you. So I hope we've come to the end of this topic, and of course, and we've also not come to the end of it, because let's go down below and talk more. Let's share your experience and let me know if you've actually dated men in 40s and men in 30s, and let's learn and we'll know more about this thing called relationship. So till we see you next time, don't forget to follow us on our social media, on Instagram at Sholi Vibe, on Facebook at Sholi Vibe, Twitter at Sholi Vibe. We're gonna see you next time. Bye.